Reddit. No stupid questions. Are 300,000 people really gonna storm Area 51, or is it just a meme? People say they're attending as a joke. In reality, a few nut jobs will actually show up and get nowhere close to inside. Meme. It's an actual group, but probably only a few dozen people will show up and just hang out in the safe zone, or just in the nearest town, if anyone even shows at all. If enough people started showing up, you can bet security will be tightened, and if there are enough people to charge Area 51, they'll just get mowed down. 300,000 people is a ducking army. They'd definitely be shot at if push came to shove. If they didn't disperse with non-lethals, the bullets start flying. I'd be surprised. Consider this, regardless of what everyone thinks is in there, the fact is that it's a military base with armed guards. If people start to storm the place after being warned, warning shots will be shot. If people keep coming, they will shoot people. Now, imagine you are running along with this crowd storming the place, and someone gets shot and is killed. Non-military civilian, outside of a war zone. Bearing in mind, if any of the runners have their own weapons drawn, they are a threat and will be targeted by better trained people with better weapons from further away. Will you keep running towards that place? Will you step over an actual freshly killed person's body in order to get into a compound with locked doors and armed personnel and no idea where you are going? Let's say you manage to get all the way in, get into the hangar and see an experimental aircraft, which is what's likely to be there, seeing as the most likely function of Area 51 is a testing facility for aircraft. Then what? You have to get out. More than likely you'll get caught, thrown in a jail, and you'll get out in the back of a secure van straight to the local jail, where FBI will already be waiting for you to slap you with federal charges. And maybe slap you as well for being such an idiot. What'll happen is maybe a few dozen people will show up, most likely the ones that are close enough where it's reasonable as a couple-day trip. They'll sit around in a cafe, drive to the front gate, hang around the warning signs and be told to leave. What's even more stupid is, well, they know about it now, it's all over the internet and in the international news. It's likely that they'll post some incognito officers in the town and meeting place, armed with a list of everyone's name who said they were attending. Even if they suspect something big will happen, it wouldn't be hard to mobilize a whole units to Roswell by September 20th. It's a meme. First of all, there's only one 2-lane dirt road heading in, and rough terrain on all sides. The military could block it easily. Odds are, a dozen or two nut jobs will show up, get ordered to leave, and then leave. If, for some unfathomable reason, they decide to force the issue, they are likely to be run off the road, shot and or arrested. Apparently the hotel/inn/whatever close to Area 51 has no rooms for like a week leading up to the event, so at least some people are actually serious about going. If it is real, they are giving enough notice for powers that be to sterilize the site. I think it's possible a lot of people will show up as a joke. I mean, people found Shia LaBeouf's flag as a joke, but we're also successful. The power of something being an entertaining story to follow is pretty effectively mobilizing. Out of all my friends that have clicked on the button of either interested or going, about 35 plus on my friends list are actually not going, because none of us live in America, and yes, it is a meme. That's it for Read It Today, and today's dad joke of the day is, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere.